Hey guys, Arioch here with you. I'm starting a new feature on the channel. It's going to be all about handcuffs. Now this is very similar to something that the amazing Michael used to do on his handcuff talk. That's also on YouTube. Check out those videos, they're really cool. I have no idea what we're going to call it though. Basically, the reason I'm doing this is because when I bought my ER cuffs, I wanted to put pictures of them up on the handcuff forum page, but I couldn't figure out Photo Bucket, so I just made a short video, put it on my YouTube channel, and told the guys to just check it out there. And I got great response. And, just go through a little explanation of how they work, a little bit about their history, just fun stuff like that. Still don't have a name. What are we going to call it? Tell you what, why don't you guys put in the comment section some suggestions for names for this, and then we'll change it then. We'll have a voting, have people vote. You can decide on whatever you want. Whatever name gets the most votes wins, okay? And maybe you'll get a t-shirt. Yeah, that's a good one. I'll send a t-shirt to the winner. So I hope you enjoy looking at the handcuffs. I don't know. We're just going to call this one Rankin Cuffs. Today, we're going to start with my Rankin collection. Andrew Rankin was a guy who made handcuffs back in the 19th century. 1861 was his first patent for a pair of cuffs called the Delastasius. And here is the original patent papers. Delastasius. Shackle, patented December 10th, 1861. There's the patent number. This is actually from the patent office. But if you notice, they didn't do this part exactly as the actual cuff. I'll break the glass. You see? And the position of the locket, it would be like that. Now, I know I did see somebody's got the original models. His name escapes me for a minute, but there is apparently a set of these floating around in somebody else's collection. Okay, and this is where I keep my handcuffs. This is from about 1880, and it's a came from a big printer shop or something like that. But it has 20 drawers, and it's really cool. And I just lined them with felt because I used to have them hanging up on the wall. What I did was I made these giant frames with metal, and I would stick them to with magnets. Those little neodymium magnets. But anyway, it took up way too much wall space, and when people walked in my house, they ran out screaming. So, here's the first ones. These are my Rankin. This is my Rankin collection. So these are the members of the Rankin family. The first pair I got was a pair of Delastasius. They were, Delastasius actually worked with Andrew Rankin, and he was the main designer, it's believed. Okay. Unfortunately, these ones are pitted so much you can't see the dates on them or anything. When I got them, I was like, whoa, I can't believe it. How in the heck did they make, survive all this time? But, obviously, somebody was banging their wrist somewhere because, according to legend, it became common knowledge that you could smack these things and they would open because of the round bow. See the round bow? So what Andrew Rankin did was he decided to flatten it out on this next model, put a little loop in here for the jailer's finger to go in, and give him something to tug on. Okay? And Rankins came in different sizes. Okay, there's the size comparison. You can see these ones are a bit longer. And notice also very little difference in the swivels. Okay. And look, even if you do this, this is how I line them up. You can tell that there's a difference. See the size difference? We have some, that you can plainly read. Notice that this one, they were a little off when they stamped that compared to you know, sorry about the light, about like this guy here, it goes straight across. Not only did they make handcuffs, but they also made the leg irons. I have 2 pairs of them, and again, they're different sizes. The difference being in the chain length, how far apart the legs were kept. That's pretty much the only difference. Size-wise, as far as lock case, boom, there you go. Just a lock case comparison. See, they're the same size, but from here to here is a little bit longer or shorter. All right. Very intricate devices that were made in 1861. I mean, there was like that's just amazing to me that they could come up with stuff like this. And here, this little bolt protrusion engages with a little movable shelf inside, and that's how it locks. Okay. You can snap it. I'm right-handed, sorry. Like that, and there, it's locked. Okay. Now the key, what happens when you turn the key? Okay. First of all, this is really cool. I don't know if you can see inside. See that little piece of brass? A little piece of brass is called a ferrule. Now, you might be confused when you buy these and think, uh-oh, there's a key broken off in there, because it takes, obviously, a threaded key. But that wasn't the case, alright? That is actually a pretty good security measure that Derby cuffs should all have. Because that makes it difficult to put anything except the properly threaded key into the keyhole. Alright, look, see, what happens is when you push it in, the little brass ferrule goes in. And the weird thing about Rankin cuffs is you turn and turn and turn and turn and turn. Can't go anymore. Then you give a tug. That's a cool key. There we go. Turn, turn, turn. Pull. And this is the finger where the jailer would be able to actually get a grip to pull open, and they snap open. Now that's the bolt. Okay, same deal. See that little ledge in there? And when it, watch, I hope you can see it, damn it. Right there? That's what moves, and it catches on there. But it takes a great deal of force to catch it. It's one of the oddest things. It shouldn't work, but it does. And of course, see, ready? Here's the snap. And according to Houdini, who supposedly met Rankin when he was much older, according to Houdini, he said that a lot of these were made with a solid bar connecting the cuffs, and they were called bond jumpers. They were put on like Confederate guys that, you know, were POWs or whatever, and escaped down south. And he said that they were broken open by the hundreds. Imagine getting one of them today. Oh my God, that would be like, oh, I just can't imagine. I would love to find one with the actual iron bar, with the bar connecting instead of the swivel. Okay, I'd like to see that. If I can get my hand, if anybody has a pair of them laying around, boing. Very unusual shape for handcuffs. You would be like this, but you know, I guess they at the time, boom, that way your hands are kept that way instead of wrist, hand, palm to palm. These kept your hands that way, palms down, which when you think about it is usually how prisoners are transported, palm down. And I also have, let's get it in the light, a Rankin lock. I actually, where'd I get that? I got this on eBay, I think. No, I bought this at a, I bought this at a flea market for like $5 or something, because when I flipped it over, I saw the Rankin stamp, and it's the exact same stamp as what's on the cuffs. So apparently Rankin made other types of locks. Okay, this is, you could use this on a pantry door or something, you know. It's obviously for like a door. Probably outside. It's really crude, but the brass is nice. Okay, not much is known about Rankin, the Rankin company. The guy made patents, and you know, he apparently had a pretty successful business, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he had the contract with the Union Army, which is like buku bucks. Okay. The one thing about when you get more than one type of cuff, and you know, you have little variations and things like that, you don't really want to spend a ton of money. Like, you know, I won't pay $400 for another pair of Rankins because I have 3, unless there was something, you know, really weird about it, or if you find them, you know, like at a yard sale or something for a really cheap price, then by all means I would buy another pair. Okay. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week. Oh, and don't forget Magic Mondays. Here's my Tucker. Hi, bud. Hi, bud. What's going on?